Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be taking on the beginning of Season 3 of the Vanderbilt Rebuild. Now, we've made some adjustments. I've gone through the Discord, looked at your suggestions, and I figured out the names we're going to go with for our incoming freshmen. And it's going to start with Brandon Yates, the speedy receiver out of Johnstown, Ohio. Now, he's a blacksmithing, connoisseur, if you will. He's going to be really good at number 2 receiver, taking over for Dante Deach. And we've seen a number 2 receiver be very productive with Roland Moss taking the majority of the attention, if you will. So Brandon Yates is going to be a very welcome piece to the offense, that is for sure. Obviously, General Booty is a senior. I would love to be able to get him drafted somehow, some way. I don't really foresee it, but maybe if he can be productive with all of these new incoming freshmen. And it's going to start here on defense with the linebacker, DeMarcus Tyrone. Now, DeMarcus Tyrone is, a very boisterous character. He's got the bleach blonde hair. He's got the earrings and whatnot, but you'll see he loves the violin. He's a softie at heart. He's from Salem, North Carolina. Then we got Shaq Long, the other linebacker prospect out of Wisconsin. He's a big knitter. He loves to knit, and hopefully he can maybe, do a little needling, try to pop that ball out of the offensive player's hands. And then we have the Frenchman, Norman Oxel. Says he's from Athens, Texas. He's actually a Frenchman, and he loves quilting. We got a lot of softies on the team. A big quilter here, knitter. You got a lot of, warmth. Vanderbilt will not be an area that it is cold by any means. Everyone's going to stay warm. Now, I can't add any new teams to certain conferences. I can't make a larger, 12-team playoff. I wish I could. This game has seen zero love in the past 4 months or so, and it really sucks. I can't do rebuilds. I mean, I've been doing rebuilds on my channel for regular Retro Bowl, if you guys have been watching those, but I would love to be able to rebuild a team like someone keeps commenting Nebraska, maybe, Alabama now that Nick Saban's gone. But there is no ability to simulate games. I wish they would just show this, game a little bit more attention to detail. I have a video called What's Next for Retro Bowl. Got a ton of suggestions for this game. Transfer portal, different, abilities to change team names and add teams to different conferences. Different things that I've suggested that are very simple when you really look at how to implement them. Also, still can't even look at the league restart screen. We're missing some features, but it's okay. We're going to keep pushing through. The offense is a 4-star. The defense is a 2.5 and climbing. Now, if we look at the athletic office, we can see our training facilities pretty high. Our stadium's, rehab suffering. Russell Leo is at normal, and Iman Bosa as well is at normal for a training regimen. We're bumping both those up to hard. We got some players that need to develop. Mike Hunt Jr., 39 years old. He's ready and raving. He's probably going to get NFL coaching looks if he continues to overperform with this team. And I think last year we definitely overperformed. There was no questioning that. This year, on the other hand, I think that this team has a lot of potential. We've got a good, young roster on the defensive side. The offense is hopefully, assuming health, someone like Rob Jones and Roland Moss, they can stay on the field, we can make a huge push. And something else I do want to say for all of the longtime fans, W.C. Quinn is now going by his first name. It's Walter Quinn. Walter is in the building. He's got a new name. He's officially going by the long name. He's representing for his father. But now we've got a bye week to start week 1, which is very weird. And I probably should have rested everybody. I didn't even think about it. But we're going to go ahead and get 2 coaching credits. I suppose the GPAs will hopefully... How do they go down? How do they go down? We're on a bye week. I should have rested everybody. That's my fault. Okay, well, now we're on to week 2. Kind of sucks for us to have a bye week in week 1 because a lot of teams get a head start. You'll see all these teams that have a win, Michigan, Florida State, Clemson. Typical settings like they have been for the series. And let's go ahead and take on Florida A&M, which, as you can see, the FCS jerseys are not done. You might say, Greg, where's the FCS jerseys? It's been weeks. It's been months. I'm not going to do the FCS jerseys. I'm saying this now. Until this game gets an update. I know I keep hammering it to start this one, and I'm sorry. I'm not complaining. It just is what it is. It took me so long to come up with all the FBS jerseys, and I'm glad I did it. I'm very glad. But I'm not going to do the FCS jerseys and put a ton of effort into getting the minor colleges until they actually put some effort into updating the game. It is what it is. Go ahead and get this season started off right. Again, we threw 2 picks all of last year. And Walter Quinn going to get the handoff. He's going to get a stiff arm. He's going to find the edge. He's got a hurdle. 11-yard gain to start. Do I start running the ball in this 3rd season? There's a chance. If he's going to keep getting plays like that, we might be, handing it off to him quite a bit. Take the workload off of Xander Gregory's back. Oh, my God. He splits the gap. 3 straight runs. 3 straight hurdles. A 12-yard gain for Walter Quinn. Gregory wants to stretch it out over the top. Roland Moss. Adios. See you later. He's gone. No one's going to catch him. 44-yard bomb. And we are going to Missed the extra point. I don't know why I have the inability to kick an extra point. It's really just tough for me, as we do force a punt. Our defense already making a lot of stops, relatively speaking. We're 50% on our stops. A little hitch route to Roland Moss again. Yates has yet to get the ball. It doesn't even matter. Roland Moss off to the races again. A hitch route, and he's taunting early. We're getting the season started off right. He's saying, fuck everybody we play against. We have no respect for anyone. I guess we'll go for 2 now because we can't seem to make it for 1. Over the top, Roland Moss secures the 2-point conversion. Little screen pass to Yates. He drops the ball. The rain just a factor, clearly. I'll try it again. Screen pass. He caught this one. He's off to the races. Okay. Sure, we'll punt it. We'll go ahead and see what the defense can do. The defense played well so far. We punted away. We had the lead. Incomplete. Holding to another field goal. We got a one-on-one shot. No safety help for Roland Moss. You know that's a bad idea. 26-yard gain. The cornerback saves what probably was a touchdown. Oh, that was Yates. Okay. Yates makes a contested catch. He had a drop earlier. He makes up the difference and then some. Now Roland Moss gets a catch, and there's no one who's going to catch him. He's going to walk it in. 40-yard touchdown. Going into the half, up by 2. Defense made some stops. I'm pretty happy with it overall, although the score would not indicate that. It is literally a 2-point game. Offense is having no issues, and we got to get back to the run game. Not because we're struggling, but just because, why wouldn't I? You know, we're running the ball for 7, 8, 10 yards per play. No reason not to keep doing that. Walter Quinn splits the gap. He's got a hurdle. 8-yard gain. We got Yates one-on-one again. He made a play earlier on the cornerback. It's a contested one. He comes back for it. Nice catch. Can I make the split pass? We do. Yates over the middle of the field. Right, he's trying to put a little performance on for the scouts that are there. I don't know how many scouts are at the Vanderbilt game, but considering this team, you know, was a great team last year, I think there's probably a good reason to be at this game. Just because, even though we're not playing a tough opponent, we've got a lot of NFL prospects, I'll say. As Walter Quinn out of the backfield gets the catch, gets another touchdown. We did not lose a lot of talent on offense or defense, and yet somehow we finished the season last year, I think, at 3rd or 4th in the nation. We get to week 1, and we are like 29th. I mean, the level of disrespect, it's not like we lost a bunch of players. I mean, I know we overperformed, but to not give us the benefit of the doubt, we're not even ranked. We're not even ranked. That's insane. Were we undefeated last year? Oh, no, we lost 1 game, I think, to Georgia. As Yates making another catch. Okay. Showing him we've got a true number 2 option here. We might have a number 3 option if we can actually get Rob Jones involved. Over the top. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. He gets a hurdle. Give me some time in the pocket. Roland Moss cooking on that comeback. He's wide open. There's not even a single cornerback in his area code. I would say it's anyone's ball game, but they have not shown the ability to stop us on offense. So, assuming we can hold on to the ball, we should be able to get out of here with a win. I'd like to put another touchdown on the board if I can, because like I said, having a bye week to start definitely puts us at a disadvantage where we have to come out swinging here with all of our games to try to make up the difference. 14 seconds, 13 seconds. I'm going to run it in. I think that's definitely the play here. Rob Jones, bullet pass. Fuck Florida A&M. We don't care. We have no respect for our opponents. Everyone stays healthy. We are finally ranked 25th in the nation. Praise the team. Get a couple morale bumps. Rob Jones upgrades his stamina. And then DeMarcus Tyrone can upgrade his strength. Now that he's in a collegiate weight room, he's going to be able to, you know, put on some more LBs. In that game, Gregory, 6 touchdowns, 340, and we only missed 3 passes. Quinn had 13 carries. That might be the most carries he's ever had in a single game, and I'm going to keep doing that. I want Walter Quinn to have quite the involvement. We look at the spread on the receiving aspect. 8 for 175, 7 for 99. Let's see if we can continue this progress into week 3 against Connecticut, because we're hopping into it. They're getting the ball to start, and they are putting a touchdown on our heads. All right, 2nd and 5. Roland Moss on a screenplay. Gets a nice catch. Takes it down to the 3rd and inches potentially. And we're just going to say our guys are better than you. We're going to run it right up the middle. Walter Quinn bullies the defenders. Gets over the top. And they're not going to guard the big Rob Jones. Streaking down the seam. He's got a nice catch. He's still on his feet. 22-yard gain. Oh, we got him over the top. Can we get it to him? That's a nice pass. In stride. Brandon Yates with the hurdle. Gets it into the end zone, crosses the plane. That was a nice play. Quinn holds up a block, got the pass in stride. I know our defense isn't stellar yet. Oh my God, Walter Quinn! Nice run. They should not be scoring on back-to-back drives. Look at that pass to Roland Moss. He gets a hurdle and a stiff arm. Oh my God! What a beast. This is insane. How did he do that? A little hitch route, and he's just There's 20 yards of separation between him and the closest defender. Comes all the way back for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No one catches him. I mean, there was Antoine Tupu for the Lions. There was E.J. Diamond for the Texans and the Browns, respectively. You can give me B. Hall, sure. You can say that. I'm just saying, this man, Roland Moss, has the potential to be the best receiver in Retro Bowl history. You see what he's doing? I don't need to explain it to you. I mean, he is an elite weapon. You talk about Tyreek Hill. You game plan for someone like this. Elite speed. Huge body. He's got the body of Calvin Johnson with the speed of Randy Moss. Wow, who would have thought Randy Moss, right? Yeah, it's only his uncle. All right, Brandon Yates on the screenplay. Gets blown up. They sniffed it out. 3rd and goal. I'm going to give the ball to Walter Quinn. Find the edge. Gets the hurdle. Knocks it in there. Very nicely done. Rob Jones, if we got time in the pocket, we can get this over the top. We do. He's beating the linebacker. That's a mismatch and a half to have. Oh, my God. How is he still on his feet? To have a linebacker on this man, he is basically Kyle Pitts. He is basically a slot receiver in a grown man's body. Can Brandon Yates get involved? In the back of the pylon, he got it. End of the first half, we double dip. We got a little 2-for-1. We get the ball back to start the 3rd quarter, and we're going to do a lot of Walter Quinn here. Hands off. He finds a lane. 13-yard gain. Call my first audible. Up the middle. If we can get past one guy, if we can get a hurdle here. I was looking for something big, I'm not going to lie. And now we've just bullied him down with the run game. Can we get a pass over the top to Roland Moss? Mike Hunt Jr. is all about keeping positive plays. We get the quick pass out to Rob Jones. Linebackers don't stand a chance against them. Can we get something over the middle? Enough time in the pocket. Yates streaks over the middle of the field. A little deep crosser, but the offensive line has played very well. I know we don't have any star offensive linemen, but we don't usually have a ton of issues as far as time in the pocket. Oh, my God. Fucking Quinn fumbled the ball. We're not in this position to be able to just give the ball away. We got an interception. Okay. I don't know who it said. I'm trying to think of who it could be. Over the top, potentially. Let's go. Get that bomb in there. Nice catch. In stride. Brandon Yates. Off to the races. Give me a hurdle. Okay. 46-yard gain. That's fine. Look at the handoff. W.C. Quinn gets it in there. Walter makes up the difference for the fumble. Realistically speaking, incomplete. They go for it on 4th down. They get it. Incomplete again. Go for it on 4th down. They hand it off. A great tackle by Tyrone. A goal line stand on the 15-yard line. That's absolutely huge. And we are not done yet. This offense has 25 seconds to put up more points. We're calling a timeout. Roland Moss. Okay. Do we keep going? I think we should. I think we should keep fighting and going on all cylinders here. Stat pad. I don't care. This guy's up for it. Roland Moss. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Calling a timeout. If I can get enough of a play here. Okay, this is probably not going to be a touchdown then, because I don't have a lot of great. Okay, took a second. All right, we let up another 28, but we're climbing in the rankings now. We're 18. Russell Leo is the OC, and we got a lot of players benched for low grades. Okay, looks like we got Roland Moss is suspended. The kicker suspended. That's fine. We can let the kicker be suspended. Roland Moss, on the other hand. He's only 1 coaching credit to boost his morale. Wait, that's not. Why would I do that? That was not. Okay. I can't meet with them because of academic. Oh my God, I just met with them and did the wrong thing. All right, well, that's stupid. That was not what I was trying to do. No shit. I don't need to boost his morale. I need to boost his grades. Wow. Wait, what? I said Russell Leo was the OC. Did I not? Did I read it wrong? Did I click the wrong button? Russell Leo is the OC. I don't know if I think you guys prefer the longer episodes, but I'm not exactly sure. It definitely will help for the sake of moving the series along, which I want to see, this series continue. DeMarcus Tyrone with 12 tackles and a pick. Holy guacamole. He is a violin connoisseur, and he is a turnover machine. And we got Walter Quinn called before a disciplinary board to explain some of the photographs being taken at a so-called bad taste costume party which had leaked out into social media. Well, if we discipline him, he's probably going to be toxic, which means he'll probably fumble the ball. And since this game doesn't have the boost to bad morale like it does in regular Retro Bowl, there's no positive in having him there. But if we ignore the incident, we probably drop by 10 morale. So I'm going to discipline him. But we have a online video channel receiving thousands of new subscribers, most of them coming from the LARPing for Insiders video. Roland Moss is a big LARPer, as you guys know. Live action role player. You know, this man right here, his grades are complete ass because he's busy dressing up as a fucking wizard and getting absolutely no bitches. But regardless, we're out our number one weapon, we're out our kicker, and I'm not even worried about it. They are 2-1. This offense could unlock a new level because we are not going to have the reliance of a number one receiver. You see that every once... Oh my fucking god. The toxic morale is already starting to show itself here. As I was trying to say, I feel like this offense could have a new level of playmaking, because you see sometimes, I think about Devontae Adams specifically, and it's nothing against him, but when offenses are forced to use their second and third options and they don't have somebody like an alpha that's always asking for targets, the ball is distributed a little bit more, evenly as the pressure's coming in. Charlotte is very aggressive on the defensive line to start. I think that, maybe Brandon Yates has a little bit of a breakout. Maybe Walter Quinn does. I think Rob Jones honestly has the potential to do even more than both of them, as we are presented with a 4th down, and I am not confident in this team's ability to make stops. Therefore, I'm going to go for a nice 4th down conversion to the tight end, and we are back on offense with a new set of downs. Did I overplay that? I did. Who is the OC? Who's calling all these shitty plays? That's what I want to know. Why is no one holding onto the ball? There's no rain. Are these passes not where they need to be? Clearly. Quinn fumbles the ball again. Are you fucking kidding me? Yates not able to make any separation. When the number one cornerback is playing on your number 2 receiver, it's not the same. There's not that same level of, attention like, when Juju Smith-Schuster had to be the number 1 option when AB left. Things didn't go as well for him. He wasn't putting up 1,110, Walter out of the backfield, make a catch, just literally dive down at this point. I can't stand the fumbles. We have not scored a single point here in the first quarter. I don't think I've ever seen that for this team, as Rob Jones gets a nice catch. Let's put some points on the board. I can tell our offense is lacking a little bit, and turning the ball over twice is going to be a main cause of that. Xander Gregory going to sneak outside the pocket. He gets sacked. There's no way we're kicking a field goal. There's no way. 4th down, a second 4th down conversion. Rob Jones. They say, why would I guard their best weapon now that Roland Moss is out on 4th down? That doesn't make any sense. And defense could make a huge stop here. They don't. They missed the extra point, though. It is a 7-point ball game now. Walter Quinn out of the backfield. Nice run. He's got some speed. 12-yard gain. He's shifty. He's getting some comps to Christian McCaffrey and whatnot. But like Christian McCaffrey, it took him some time to be able to develop those inside the tackle runs. He was more of a scat back type, and now I think we can slowly develop him into running off tackle more. 30 seconds left, over the top. That's a nice pass from Xander Gregory, and Yates is off to the races, and he gets it in. Tanner needs to hit the books. We got a pick at the end too, which kind of sucks because it was wasted. Because if this is based on RNG and just numbers for stops at least, we wasted one by getting a pick when it didn't matter. Going up tempo here. Keep the tempo moving. Hand the ball off to Walter on the outside. Please don't fumble it. There's no way he fumbles it a 3rd time, right? We are down here. We've never been down going into the half. I can only imagine. I made that stat up, but I can't imagine we have been. As we get a hurdle, no, we get a stiff arm. That's still a good gain, though. 19-yarder to the 10-yard line. Quick pass to Yates behind the line of scrimmage. Oh my god, he's shifty as can be. We've let up 28 points in both games, so hopefully that is a trend that continues. Because if we can make a stop, Rob Jones just baptized the entire defense, and he is going to go as far as he possibly can. He's still on his feet. He's still fighting. 44-yard gain. That's why you need a good number 1 tight end. If we can hold this team to 28 points, then we should be able to win this game. Like I said, we've done that in every game so far. Rob Jones open again. We're going to wait as long as we possibly can. Let him get as far down the field as he can, and he gets rewarded. We need a slow, methodical drive here to beat Charlotte. Poetry in motion. Cue the music. This is going to be as beautiful as it gets. Quick fire off the line, a little block and release. Stiff arm 2. He's looking for contact. He is still on his feet. If Quinn fumbles the ball for a 3rd time, he might get cut. He literally might get cut. He's going to go from being a potential number 1 option on our offense to not being on the team at all. I think at this point, we have taken up a lot of time. And if we keep this pace up, which it looks like we can, Quinn just dive down. 1 loss in a season pretty much takes us damn near out of the playoffs. So if we lose to Charlotte, that does not give us a lot of wiggle room. Walter Quinn on 3rd down. He gets a hurdle. He's going to potentially score. Do I want to? He's going to dive down at the 1. He's doing the Todd Gurley. And then we hand the ball off to him. Let him find the edge. Now he walks it in. Okay. Gonna give him the little shovel pass out. Let him cross the plane. 40 to 35. Please don't do it to me. Please don't do it to me. Okay, game over. Thank God we get out of... Was that in Nashville? I can't remember. I think it was. Yeah, we get out of Nashville with the win. We are 3-0 now. 13th in the nation. Gonna praise the fans on that one. Get them a little bit closer to the 3 bars. If we're able to get that, then the coaching credits are just gonna roll in. We got 2 upgrades. One for DeMarcus Tyrone. Again, the strength upgrade comes in. Now Shaq Long gets a speed upgrade, and Walter Quinn has been suspended for his low grades. Okay, we're on to week 5 now. We've played 3 games. Let's go ahead and meet with Roland Moss. We'll give him his academic coaching. He's back on the team. Maybe we leave Quinn out for this matchup. He did have 2 fumbles in that one. I really wanted him to be a big part of the team. He had 5 catches for 40 yards as well. So he had 16 total touches. Tyrone has 1 interception on the season. So who was it who made the pick? It was Norman Oxel who had the pick right before the end of the half. Last year, we literally had 0 forced fumbles, if I remember correctly. I think we looked through 0 forced fumbles, 0 turnovers by any means. Interceptions, I don't even think we had any sacks. So this is way better for us. And we put up 40 in 3 straight games. Now we take on FAU. So whether we decide to bring back Walter Quinn in the next one will be still up in the air. I haven't decided yet. But we take on Georgia and Missouri and Tennessee. So these are going to be some really tough games. And I guess we'll take on FAU in the next one. I'll see you there. Take it easy.